So I'm Mark Rainford. I look after product strategy and ecosystem at Orion Health. That's a newly minted role as of last 6 weeks as the transaction went through for Orion Health and Healwell.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's big news in itself. Tell me a little bit more about the Orion Health and Healwell, the acquisition.
Yeah, so it's well, as we're learning more and more about it and meeting the Healwell team, and it's becoming more and more evident as to why the two companies thought it was a great idea.
Yeah.
And certainly the transition from Ian McRae as the founder of Orion Health and transitioning that now into Brad and the leadership team of Healwell AI. But the philosophy, the mentality, the reasons why we exist are actually both the same in Orion Health and Healwell, and building a healthier future and all the things that entails. So yeah, the philosophies and the messaging and the reason why we exist is exactly the same, and I can totally see why there's a synergy there.
And so here at Digital Health Festival, I've saw Orion's got a big presence over with the rest of the New Zealanders as well.
Yeah, we're with the Kiwis, and it's great to be with the Kiwis. There's a lot of great stuff that comes out of New Zealand. We just had Minister Ducey come and have a chat. It was really super interesting, and other previous colleagues that we've worked with, and Stella Ward from Streamliners, and a few of the online GP offerings as well that we've got, which obviously is a big trend coming out as more convenient care, and something that we're all trying to achieve as well. So yeah, it's been a really cool digital health festival. I like the word that, like what they call it, a festival as opposed to a conference. It's just done something for the Mabo. Yeah, it's more conversational and just like, yeah, it's great.
There is a vibe for sure, and and I know there's discussions you're doing up on like the team are doing up on stages, and I'm going to guess some of it's centered around artificial intelligence. It's relevant what you do already, but also given the acquisition too, right?
Absolutely, it's AI's in the name.
Yeah,
Orion Health, Healwell AI. So yep, we are big on AI and certainly getting into not just the hype, but the actual evidence of actually what that means, and getting that out and getting it trusted is a huge part in actually getting it out into the marketplace. So we're working through. I've got a stack of 40 journal articles to read, which is all the publishings from the Healwell group about the AI in actual practice. So yeah, I've got a lot to read and a lot to get up to speed with.
Yeah. Hey, it's good being able to chat with you too, because I know you're on the ground, get the hands dirty around, that side of things on Orion. Where are your priorities at, or like from Orion's side too, given all of things happening in this emerging area of artificial intelligence and technology generally, and in the new home as well.
Yep.
What's at the top of the to-do list?
It's hard to pick one, but you have to, don't you? Because you're going to only work on one thing at a time.
True.
So, I've got a bunch of browser tabs open. I got all the emails that come through, so I've got to read that. But I need ChatGPT to summarize the things I need to read. It's like, but look, at the top of the list is actually seeing through the hype, because we really want to get this stuff into the consumer's hands and into the clinician's hands. And how do you do that first? What's the first thing that you pick off? What's that first stepping stone? And that's the challenge. And in terms of building a strategy, you've got to start with one thing. That's the first thing. So it's really about picking what's the first thing. And certainly Orion Health has historically had a huge amount. Like, we've been live at a number of sites globally for a long time. In Canada, we've been 20 years. In Alberta, we've been in there for 20 years. There is a lot of data in those databases. We pay AWS a lot of money to store data in Canada. But it's like, as a clinician, how on earth do I figure out what I'm looking for? And that's actually the problem. So smart search, being able to search through those records for the things that I'm interested in, that's definitely first cab off the rank. And then summarizing, so smart summarize. So summarizing that information into hey, look, I'm seeing this patient. What are the key things I need to know about this patient, given that the system, by the way, knows who I am because I've logged in. It knows I'm a gerontologist or orthopedic surgeon or what have you, it knows that. So it knows that has that contextual awareness of what you're looking for potentially. So just those sort of smart sort of features is certainly first cab off the rank. And as I mentioned, just reading those 40 journal articles in depth to figure out, what cool stuff has actually happened. Because that's a big part of building trust with the customers.
Yes.
You've got to walk in with your evidence. Otherwise, you're just another hype conversation.
Yeah.
We can move on from that, I think, into actual like the nuts and bolts, or like we say in the UK, the meat and potatoes. Just what's the meat and potatoes? What's the meat and 3 veg?
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
This? Yeah.
And any other final things that perhaps what you're hoping when individuals that are attending Digital Health Festival, they're popping by the Orion booth, what are you hoping they take away from the conversations they have there and also the sessions up on stage?
So Orion Health, I guess the transaction is quite fresh and quite new. I hope they take away from that we're still the same, if not better. We've actually got a partner, an owner now who's actually done AI and proved it.
Yep.
In Canada. So I hope that they take away that, we're still here, we're the same people, we're the same team.
Yes.
We've just now got way more cool tools to play with in the toolbox. And I guess the vibe that I'm picking up at the moment in the room is actually just a bit of excitement. And to be honest, that's been a little bit kind of counter to what's been happening in the general digital space in New Zealand, in the UK certainly as well, people uncertain about their jobs. I don't get that sense here. I get the sense of there's some stuff that we can do. So I guess it's just hope that things are going to get better, maybe that from taken away from the Digital Health Festival. Maybe that's a bit of a difference.